Hello everybody. I have brand new, these are like brand spanking new SanDisk Ultra 30 megabit per second cards, 4 gig, an 8 gig, and a 16 gig. I got these from the SanDisk store online. This one here sold for $7, $8 for this one, and $13 for the 16 gig. Probably since these two here are only $1 apart, I'd probably just go for the 8 gig and call it a day. 16 gig is quite a bit more than what we'd probably ever use, and it costs more. So and it's not just a little bit more. Now the interesting thing is, you notice how I call these brand new, but actually it says, it's got an engraving here. It says refurb. So these are refurbished. Excuse me. I thought they were brand new. Anyway, these appear to be refurbished through SanDisk itself, though. So I would assume that they're pretty good. And they look like brand new. Let's go ahead and put one in here and refresh that. Okay. And as we can see, it says genuine SanDisk. Well, it doesn't say genuine, but it says SanDisk STC-FH-004G, 4G representing 4 gigabytes. I think I'll go ahead and a good test would be to, I think I'll do Atari Blast, which has a pretty extensive load to it. Okay. So while it's going, let me just tell you a little bit more about the hardware I got running here. This is a 1088 XEL. This is a version 1.1 board. This is what's currently being sold by McRory. And these can also be bought by individuals, either from McRory, which actually he has a pretty good price on singular boards. Or, you know, if you're going to do like a quantity buy, you could always go to Easy EDA, and the files to have it made are actually available on AtariBits.com on my website. So, however you want to do it, but like I said, if you're only going for like a 1 or 2 boards, I would definitely go with McRory or a kit or whatever else that you may wish to do with him. As we can see, Atari Blast has loaded, which is actually pretty good. That's a good test. And there it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and try one of the other guys here. Let's try the 8 gig. Now I went ahead and I preloaded a bunch of stuff into all these guys here just so that we could have something to test with. Let's bring that one up. Get a refresh on that, make sure that we actually are looking at the right card, which I'm sure we are now. Yep, okay, so this is the 8G model, 8 gig. So let's go ahead and do the same test here. Okay, let that thing load in place. So or I should say in the notes on this video, I'll go ahead and provide a link to the SanDisk store, which is the place where I bought these guys from. They have a nice, actually pretty simple to use little website there, and they only have these 3 particular sizes for the 30 megabit per second ultras, but these cards work well. Oop, that one worked too. Let's go ahead and change it out for the 16 gig. And we have 16G. Now this is kind of odd though. the XEL loader shows it as being 14 gigabytes. I realize there's probably like some overhead involved, but 2 gigabytes of overhead seems kind of radical, so I'm not sure if that's really accurate or not. I don't think it is. But that is beside the point. Let's go ahead and do the same test here. Okay, so presently the hardware I'm using, like I said, is the 1088 XEL, and I'm running a prototype, a breadboard of a new XEL-CF board. It'll specifically be called the XEL-CF3, and it is basically about trying to cure some of the unreliability aspects or incompatibility aspects of being able to work with a lot of the different cards out there. And the previous version, unfortunately, was a lot more limited than what I thought it was originally. Even has some problems with some of the, the 50 megabit per second cards, like this one here. And so I had to go in and redesign some stuff, actually quite a bit. And I'm glad to say now, though, that because of that, I was able to expand upon all the different kinds of cards that it could basically run. In fact, this, no, not that one. This one is actually a fake SanDisk card that I purchased like 10 of these guys off of eBay. And these would not work at all with the original XEL-CF board. And now I'm glad to say that they do work. In fact, they work quite well. But it's kind of funny, they don't come up as a regular SanDisk card. You'll actually see that when I reinitialize this. Okay, I'm the one who called it a fake there. But if you look up above that, you'll see Smart CF. That's actually how it IDs itself. It doesn't ID itself as a SanDisk card. It IDs itself as a Smart CF. And all the SanDisk cards that I've come across that appear to be genuine always say SanDisk on their on the ID. So that is definitely a fake. So that's why I marked it as such. Anyway, I think that will do it for today. I just wanted to see if these new cards would actually work or not. And I'm glad to say that they do. And it's kind of nice that you can get such nice, well, even though they say refurbished, they look like brand spanking new to me. And I'm sure they basically are. And at a really good price. It's great. Well, that's it for today. Bye.